Now I'm chewing.
You can just do an intro.
Yeah. Anyway. All right. You tuned in to episode 7 of the Table podcast. Yes, it's episode 7. And it's going to be a magnificent episode. What more can I say? You know, it's key.
It's your boy Mike, dig that one time.
And today we got the amazing, let them know. You can say it, Nile.
Yo, my name is Nile. What's good?
Let them know what you do now.
I'm a hip hop artist from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and a lot of people know me from my single Adult Swim.
Now we floating, take a hit. Couple grams in the blood, mixed with some feelings, mixed with some.
I'm lit. I'm lit. So.
Lit guy.
I love that song. I wanted to ask a question, but I have to say it like for real.
Go ahead.
Like that. Like y'all gonna have to check that out because that's what like really got my attention. I was like, oh, definitely like instant talent. But I've been being consistent and asking everybody what's their like motivation, inspiration, who, what, you know, what drives you to keep you going.
Well, it's kind of like a mini story. I don't know if y'all down to hear that and shit, but
Bro, we got time, bro. This your episode. You at the table, dig that.
bad.
2 times.
Whatever you want to say.
Shit. Well, when I was a kid, it was like Black History Month. And, you know, I was going to a school called Westside Academy in Milwaukee, and you know, we had this assignment where we had to basically remember a quote from one of the black leaders that we was preaching on that, well, not preaching on, but speaking on that day in the auditorium. So I guess I think it was Martin Luther King for everybody, or it may have been different quotes from different times. But long story short, everybody had a whole week to prepare for it. I didn't prepare for it for some reason. I think I was just drawing and stuff when I was a kid and just like saying forget school. But other than that, when the day came, it was like a line before me. The guy before me, I read his line, and everybody in the auditorium like laughed at me after he was like, hey bro, that was my line. You know what I'm saying? So I stormed to the back of the stage crying and stuff, and I told myself ever since then, like, anytime I get on stage or I get the opportunity to perform or speak in front of a group of people, I'm gonna give my best and just do as much as I can. And that's just kind of the mindset with the music and stuff as well. So,
Damn.
That's a dope.
I feel that.
Dope story.
And I gotta say, like, that was the second reason. It was 2 definite reasons that we wanted, like, I personally wanted you to come on here. It was because of that. Like, when I heard that song, before I even dive deeper into the rest of your music, like, it was just that song. And when we saw you perform, the way you handled the crowd, because I've seen people get so upset with a crowd not responding the way they want. I don't know if y'all have seen that. And you could, I was about to say, I was just like, it's tough. I've seen it. I've been there and really saw people struggle with the crowd not reacting the way that they want to their music. And like, you rock that shit. You could it literally the only difference was the crowd. Like, there was nothing wrong with what was actually going on. It just was the wrong place, wrong time. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
It was a different crowd.
Yeah,
it was a different crowd.
Literally, I already know it's good. Like,
for sure, yeah.
I definitely know it's good.
But yeah, for sure. To touch back on what Keith said, bro, like, just the way you handled the crowd, bro, it was amazing. Like,
I definitely appreciate that. Like,
it was just dope to see live, because, like, I'm not big on going to concerts. Like, I'm not that type of guy. So, like, this was, like, one of my, like, first, second, maybe third concerts. But it's local, so I love anything local. Like, it was for the homie A-Will. Shout out A-Will behind the
shout out
camera.
A-Will.
But yeah, homie, you for sure came there, and that was like my first time seeing you perform, and it was just dope, because like he said, like, you was really having the crowd move, bro. And if you would have seen the type of crowd that was there, you wouldn't think they would want to move, but they was really like vibing out. Like, you really got people like come to the stage, and you really interactive with the crowd. That's what makes it even more dope.
Yeah, I try to like make this like my motto of how I go about my like artistry is like I always know I could do better. So when I feel like I'm satisfied and I drop like a body of work or a great song that I feel like was great in my eyes at the time, I know I can do better than that. You know, I just want to help give that vibration to people who listen to my music. The time of day, you know what I'm saying? Like, again, a lot of artists got like them unreleased songs that they'll never release, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was a scrap and it was just something that was put on their catalog. And, you know, a lot of people might not even get a chance to hear that because certain people don't be wanting to share it. So, you know, like I said, man, I just try to like go harder every time I do something and just keep trying to top that. So.
Yeah, I can definitely understand that.
I can feel that.
That's pretty much what we do here, bro. Like we were just talking about that in the car. Ironically, again, like where most of the conversation happened, but it's like, yeah, you definitely try to elevate. It's like every time you can never be too satisfied in your work, bro. It's like you always want to strive to do better, and that's also what we do here at the table. It's like each episode we try to improve and do better.
Yeah, like
so
we're serious.
We're serious about this, man.
I like to see the time where we do, where it's like to the point where everything we do is on point and we love it. Mm-hmm. It's just amazing, like, oh, we can stick to this formula. Mm-hmm. But I mean, like, the process is kind of cool. Now that I see how it's going, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're being able to like, look back at something and be like, okay, so we can fix this way, or really come at it. Like, it's like a craft?
Yeah, it's a craft for sure, bro.
How long y'all been doing it?
We literally just started doing this.
January.
It's almost been a year. I was gonna say,
man, fire!
Like we thought this up a couple months from now last year, at the end of the year, like maybe the end of November, December.
Yeah,
and we just talked about it for some weeks because I was
hesitant. Hesitant. Very hesitant.
It ain't even like hesitant. I just wanted I really want to give people quality. Like it don't matter how many people watching it. I want to treat it like. You know what I'm saying? Like even for those few people that like I really want to get them something good. Like it don't matter the number. It's like this is a reflection of us too. You know what I'm saying? Like we really got to put on. So I was really like, man, I don't know. Like we gotta think about this. We don't got to do this together. Let's get some shit together and then let's really see what's good after that. Like I was on that. I needed some like.
But here we are, man. 7 episodes in, and we're just doing better,
Loving it.
better. But yeah, man, this episode is all about the homie Nile, man. So, Nile, we didn't shout out none of your social media, brother. So, this is early. I know, we already on it, man. I know it's there. But yeah, homie, we just gonna shout out you're gonna shout out your social media. So, any platform to follow you on or add you on, just shout it out.
All right, on Twitter, you can add me or follow me at NilexNile X. Instagram is NilexNile. Basically anywhere you type in on streaming platforms as far as iTunes, Spotify, NilexNile, and that's all together. I'm NilexNile everywhere.
And you'll be able to drop that down below, right? Dig that. Finally get your information out there so y'all can Ant will do, drop that below. But so we're just gonna jump into your music.
Okay, for sure.
We're gonna talk about that. Hunter.
Oh, wait. Well, no, go ahead first.
Wait, what were we gonna do? Was something did I go wrong?
No. I was gonna ask him something about that already. Like
about his
Hunter.
Okay.
Hunter.
Dig that.
Like what it's about.
What is it about?
I've been peeping this Hunter x Hunter thing.
Okay.
And I was just wondering.
You were going that way.
Yeah.
Okay, I see where you're going now. Yeah, all right.
And I just been peeping.
We're all on the same page. I just didn't know.
I watched the show, and I'm just like, that's what it is? Like you a big fan? Like, are you actually a fan?
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Hunter. And
real shit.
I actually wanted to go there to a degree. I wanted to kind of take some of the outcomes of as far as moods. You know what I'm saying? I want to make a project about different feelings and different ways people express these feelings, and just songs that was relatable. But that's why you get records like Broken Youth, where it's
hard.
I appreciate that. You get songs like Broken Youth, you get songs like Epitome,
hard.
You get songs like Grit, where it's it's relatable in the sense because sometimes you have these thoughts. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Sometimes you go through these things as a human, and again, I was hoping whatever people heard on Hunter kind of made them reminisce a little bit, gave them a nostalgic feel, you know what I'm saying?
It did that.
You know,
Yeah,
so
no, you executed.
I would be lying if I said it didn't.
I wasn't sure if you wanted to do that, but it's like, you executed that.
yeah, I was gonna actually make it about the anime again. That's why I released a song before the project drop called Greed Island. It's actually an arc in Hunter x Hunter, but yeah, I was just like, yeah, I want to make a song that makes me feel like Greed Island. Greed Island was like a video game that people had fun playing even after they had like figured out the terms and conditions of like the rules and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So
I didn't think about that. Yeah.
I was just like, well, I mean, I know that this is what I love doing, so I'm going to express it in a positive like vibe. And
Yeah, man.
my homie AE Beats from Maryland, he actually hooked me up with that. He like exclusively produced it for me. Like I want to say like last summer, I was coming from Chicago on the train, and he just sent it to me. He was like, "Yo, this I think I hear you on something." You know what I'm saying? He sent it to me, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm about to mess with this." You know what I'm saying?
For sure, yes sir. Most definitely.
But yeah, that's how Hunter really came about and things of that nature.
What were you gonna ask?
I was gonna ask actually, Hunter, what is your favorite song to perform?
My favorite track to perform, truthfully, is Epitome.
That's hard.
Cause I feel like the vibe of the song is what I want to actually do for like my artistry. I don't know, like literally, I could probably ask you, you know what I'm saying? Like what do you feel like if you could describe me to anybody else? Like they ask, like, so what type of music does Nile do? Like, how would you describe it?
You want me to go first or you go first?
You, because I don't.
Okay, just by based off of listening to you. I would say, if you listen to Nile, you pretty much described yourself pretty well, bro. Like, you give off all type of vibes. You can feel the music. It's like, it's a feeling that you get where you can definitely sit back and be like, okay, yeah, I remember that time. Especially now, it's just like, we're all in our 20s now, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy to think, right? Like, we sit here and think like, that's like, we were just in high school. Like, we're in our 20s. Like, think of everything we did in high school. And you can listen to that in your music. Like, you can just vibe out and put your mind wherever you want to. So you got like spacey flow type music. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just has to, it fills your body. It's like funk, if I could say that. You know what I'm saying? It's like a funk type thing. On what? Like, you know what I'm saying? But you just feel it, bro. Like, you feel it. It's like a, I don't know, bro. It's just like an in your body type thing, bro. Like, it's really dope.
I'm saying I wouldn't
I
say
appreciate
the
that
funk.
though, bro.
For sure.
Yeah, no. I wouldn't say the funk part only because
Like, you feel it, bro.
No, Pete, because man laughed at this shit. He's like it's a joke, like for real. Because when people hear funk, they think of something different. You know, like people got an idea what that is,
It's like a feel, bro.
and that's like.
This shit funky. You feel it?
I feel
I
I
feel like
just-
when,
yeah, I'm
when
like,
you saying that though, I feel like you more so describing the grit you feel when you
you
rapping
feel
like
Yeah.
sort of more like a hunger. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, bro. I just feel like it's just funky as fuck. Funky feel, bro. I don't know. Like, maybe
I feel where you coming from.
I'm saying, but
I don't know. When I hear funk, bro,
I don't know, bro. It's like, damn,
Yeah, what you
bro,
think of?
really
Before
I
I
was gonna say when I hear the word funk, bro, I think of like Kendrick Lamar, like King Kunta. That's funk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's funk. I get what you're trying to say.
And
though.
I know you
Like
can
the
do
vibe.
that, but like I've
it's
heard,
just like
like I'm still trying to digest, like the way he just knew when you was naming songs that he knew instantly what they were. Like I know some shit because I like some hooks,
Yeah.
like whatever it should be like that. No, it's like
That's
that.
called Lost Booties. Yeah.
See
That's
shit,
the
like I know some shit, but like I'm like
But I listen to Broken Youth today too. Like, that
okay,
shit was hard.
yeah.
I listen to. I love the Epitome though. Like, when you perform that, that shit was hard.
Yeah, I really
Also, I
enjoy
do.
performing that. Yeah, I appreciate it because I really like the thing about that is like again like I'm for like the whole giving an audience a show.
Right.
So
I
like
can tell that.
when I perform stuff that's like you can feel me on stage having fun and feel me on
Exactly.
like it's all about how you present yourself. When you show somebody that you really believe in something, let alone like that you actually like stand behind something, it just make people want to respect you.
For sure.
You get people that hate you, of course, but
Yeah.
you get people that want to respect you when they see you doing you
I was gonna
at
say
its
you earned
finest.
my
You know what I'm
respect
saying?
with that shit.
Oh yeah, for sure, bro. The way you handled the crowd, that was just great.
Definitely.
Too hard.
But no, to answer your question, I can't give a description yet because I feel like when I listen to everything, like as I'm taking it in, like even when I'm expecting to hear a sound that I just heard, like I'm hearing it again. You know what I'm saying? So it's like even hard to put a category on it yet. And I don't want to do that for the viewers even.
For sure.
No, that's cool.
Get a
That's
feel
fine.
for yourself.
Yeah, that's
How about this? How about you listen to the homie Nile, you drop under his comments, and under the table comments episode when you drop, and you tell us what you think. What do you think the homie
I like
said?
that idea.
Huh? What do you make you feel?
That sounds like the most.
How about y'all do that for us at the Table Podcast for the homie Nile, and then we could just go from there. Cause we all gonna have a different opinion. That's the thing about life. We all have
This
different
guy,
opinions on the homie.
We know.
You feel me?
Man. That's what
Dig that. We
That's what
all
it's
got
all
the
about.
different opinions, so we want to hear y'all's at the table. Dig that. So another thing I want to ask you about your tape hunter. Like I'm pretty sure you listen to your own music like most artists, right? Or no?
Yeah, I do. I have to.
Okay, for sure. So what song would you say is your favorite one to listen to
Out of all of my songs,
out of all of your songs?
well, it's kind of weird to ask that because sometimes, well, again, I'm still kind of sprouting, so like I really haven't really done much except for like probably like a good like almost 2 years worth now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody kind of started picking up like end of 17, going on 18, and everybody like, oh, okay. So I seen your face, but you know, the truth was I needed to start producing better content and shit. You know what I'm saying? So during 2018 to now, like I've been producing better content, and if I can choose between what I've done from 2018 to now, I want to say Epitome because it was just so honest.
Feeling like it's more to come. Read the fire, we know what it's like. When you want it more, you realize that you can take your time on the way up. We can't let it change us. We're so used to strangers, niggas acting famous.
If that makes sense. Like,
Yeah, it does.
Cause it's like, again, it's like that feeling that you get. Like, again, my honest, like my happiness when I'm like super, like, I feel like my vibe, again, I try to go for this nostalgic ass vibe. I feel like I'm like how like the Stephen King movies and all that shit used to look. Like that film. They like, you like the,
Yeah, your visuals are
you know what I'm
crazy,
saying?
yeah, for
And that's
sure.
what I just feel like so when I hear Epitome, it gives me that feel, and I feel like that's where my soul lives in. It's like that 80s, 90s era, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah,
I
that's me.
understand that. It's a better way to look at it.
It's like I have to know. So, because this matters for later in the episode. Are you an anime fan overall?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Alright, so we can move on now. But now we know.
Yeah.
Our top 5.
Well, yeah, that helps. That helps a lot. Yeah, that helps you a lot, man. Because it was like, I don't know. Well, we have to ask, obviously, right?
Yeah, make it easy.
Yeah, like we have to ask.
Because we were gonna give you the option, but like giving people the option is boring. Like,
I mean,
especially if we know you like the topic. So no,
Yeah,
so I feel like
it's coming up.
It's easy.
Not yet.
It's like,
I don't know what else Mike got for you. I kind of got like one kind of like question.
Throw it out
Like,
there.
yeah, I'm curious. Like, well, you've kind of answered this now, but like sometimes I feel like when I was listening to your music, I was wondering, do you like you go in there and have fun, or do you be creating with a purpose? Like, do you have a message you want to get out there?
Well,
But you kind of answered that.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, since you phrased it that way, I could kind of get more in depth about that. I feel like when I was first kind of figuring out, I mean, I always knew what I wanted to do. You know, you always know what the end goal is, like the actual idea, but like, you also have to go through like certain steps in between that idea to get to the end, you know? So I feel like I was making a few songs that just was like it just felt good, you know?
yeah, for sure.
But the more that I'm like aging, you know what I'm saying? I'm only 22, but you know, I feel like the more that I like get older, just the more experiences,
Yeah, for sure,
you know, the
bro.
more things we can actually talk
That
about.
always happens.
And right now I feel like I'm kind of transitioning to what I always wanted to do, and I'm just hoping that anything that anybody hear from like anything recent that I drop or features, whatever, you know, that's literally what I'm about to start pushing. Like my music will feel that, you know what I'm saying? So
I understand
Alright.
that. I understand that completely. Bro.
I appreciate the answer.
So, with that, I think we could talk about that one thing that we started talking about, the house we was gonna say.
I don't know. You got to tell me.
Takashi.
Oh, alright, so that's like our inner ears.
Yeah, that's kind of just like something we want to
If
talk
anybody who follows like that, we usually actually do top 5 first. So he just dropped it straight.
Yeah, that's because I was just.
He
really
just
thinking
switched it
about
up right there. Like he really did.
How do you feel about that? You in Tekashi, right? You know the whole spiel.
Yeah. No, I'm to be honest with you, man. I was never really a fan of Tekashi. So like,
Neither was I.
you know, he just had songs that was on the Billboard and shit.
Hey, thank you.
I'm just like, hey, get your money. You know what I'm saying?
Do what you gotta do, kid.
Not mad at another grown ass man
Whatever.
getting his money. You know what I'm saying? But no, I've never really fucked with him, bro.
Mike, I'm only laughing because Mike is so happy to hear your answer.
Like I never did, bro.
Because he really want to get this off his chest. Because like he asked me when this shit first happened, like he was like, "Bro, you think Tekashi like a real nigga?" Like, he was dead ass with me. He really asked me that. And I'm like, what?
But you gotta look, think about it too. Like, again, not even to like expand on this shit as much because I don't fuck with bro. But
Yeah, we don't know
also,
these people. It's all for fun.
you gotta also think of it like this though too. Like, he only got caught up because his internet presence and shit.
Right.
Again, think of it like this: the nigga just got caught up. He's snitching, right? Mm-hmm. Why is he snitching though? Because at the end of the day, to a group of people, he had to be some type of real nigga. You know what I'm saying? If he getting locked up and his family need him, guess what he got to do for his family? You gotta tell. You know what I'm saying? You gotta drop names. Now the thing is, that's not the thing though. Like we don't popularize like that shit because we like no snitching. That shit again. Ain't nobody gonna snitch.
I was gonna say in some situations, I still can't. I don't know. Like it depends. People, especially because people keep throwing in the factor like these wasn't even his friends.
Yeah, like you hear that narrative and all that. Like 50 Cent said it.
When you say that, that's alright. Y'all still don't know that because we don't know anything.
Nobody knows.
You know what I'm saying?
It's all speculation at this point.
But I don't know about putting my peoples in.
Yeah, I don't
know. I don't know.
I don't think it's
hard.
worth all that.
But back to the story though, the little just slight story, because really we had an opposing viewpoint at one point on this. Like, when it first all popped off, I wasn't sure, and then when some shit happened to Chief Keef, and they're like, oh, like niggas was dumping that Chief Keef. I'm like, oh, interesting, because I believe Chief Keef. I don't know about nobody else. But I don't think he one of the few people like him and like Casanova maybe. Or like 2 people like I'm like, I don't think they playing. Like I think this is for real. You know what I'm saying? I think they make money off of their image, but I don't think that they're putting on this image.
Yeah,
I feel like that could also be a possibility too, bro.
Yeah, like there's always the people sleep on that possibility so hard with like celebrities.
For sure, they definitely do.
On that possibility that it's all like they just figured out who they needed to appease.
Yeah,
and just.
I agree with that. 100%.
Dress it up and make it real for me. Alright. So I had to do it. I had to.
You had to. There was no choice.
Okay. We can do top 5.
Yeah, I
Unless
think
you're
we
gonna
can
drop some more.
No, I think.
on that.
Wait, no. I do have to add this.
Ooh.
Your visuals, dope. Another thing I have to.
I definitely appreciate that.
Because it's like, it's a different type of visual. It's not the, normal type of visual. Your visuals are always unique. It's always a different look to it. So, like, where do you get your inspiration, like, for your type of videos?
Again, I look at my favorite artists, like literally everything. You know what I'm saying? These people's music, they inspire me, save me. So again, you just gotta kind of get into character and give people what the hell that they want. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to. Again, it's like going to a show and you seeing the rapper rap over his lyrics.
Right. Yeah.
Like, throw that shit in the trash. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see something different. I want to be moved every time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, way more.
So, every song, I just try to like get a little bit more in perspective from like the story that's being told, or wherever the song's direction is going, and I just try to like present that shit to y'all in the best way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I love it too. It's hard. You definitely have some hard visuals.
I mean,
shout out to Steven Robertson and shout out to the homie Cellar Dweller. Didn't mean to cut you off. I definitely want to credit them because if it wasn't for both of them, like those like circles, I don't think a lot of shit would have came out the way it did in the last like year and a half. So
you giving credit? You giving
sure,
credit.
you gotta
And I
shout
didn't forget what I was gonna say. We good.
Even better.
Yeah, we saw it. So what I was about to say is, like, I don't be killing people, for like rapping over shit, like I don't kill him, but I kind of agree. Like I do appreciate a good show.
I just feel like it's an art to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you, like y'all might, also feel this way, but I'm saying like it really means a lot. If I know somebody on that stage working hard to impress me, and I could have had a long ass day.
Yeah.
Oh
You
man,
see that?
just found out woo in the hospital, just lost this, you know what I'm saying? Just got into an argument with, and then you like, you know what, let me just go ahead and unwind, go to a bar or something.
Relax.
Boom, you looking for entertainment. You watching a dude who literally just unexperienced and the mindset ain't even there, going up there and just rapping over his lyrics and giving you a badass half-ass show.
For sure, you know
Like,
that. That's kind of trash.
I want people to walk away like, man, I had a great night.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And
No,
you
that's
do
real.
that.
And
And
I
you
fuck with
definitely
that
do
shit.
that.
And I did have a good night that night.
Yeah, that was definitely a good night, bro.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
appreciate
So
that.
vibe.
Who knows? Maybe it was the show, y'all. They might have to check
definitely
them
a
out. That
Also,
magic.
I would be remiss and I would feel so silly if I didn't mention this because you made history.
Oh, yes.
You made history.
I was at work when I saw the article.
Yeah, of
about
course.
that.
I was definitely at work too. I actually rode past it on my way home. I was looking at it like, you know what, that would have been dope if I could have got it.
I don't know
But
what it's called. So you
It's called the Hop. The Hop
Okay.
MKE, Homeboy, Nile, Homie Nile performed on that motherfucker. You know what that is?
It's a streetcar.
Artist ever
First
in
ever.
history, bro.
Ever here in our
In
city.
Milwaukee history.
Milwaukee history.
So
Now
that's
you
big.
look this shit
Stamp
up and you will see it. Facts. You can look it up. The homie Nile
sir.
performed on our fucking little train that runs downtown. All through the little downtown area of Milwaukee, the homie performed on that
Many people
for
feel
a whole
it's
hour.
the money.
He performed for a whole hour. Went crazy. And if you go look on, I believe it's on YouTube.
Yeah, I believe it's on YouTube,
It's on
and it's on Facebook for
Yep,
sure.
you can go look up that video and watch it, see the homie go crazy on there. Cause I sure did. I wasn't there, wish I could have been, but he rocked it out. He went crazy.
definitely
It was crazy to
appreciate
see. Like y'all really
Yeah,
gotta
was
see
different.
it.
That was definitely
Like it's
different.
unbelievable. It's like when
just
I
got
seen it,
my
I was
attention.
like, this cat. I was like, he really gonna do this, and then he did it. Like he really went crazy, bro.
Y'all
Like
funny.
the homie Nile did that, bro.
I definitely
Right
appreciate that, man.
He made history in our city. That's no cap. Shout out to homie Nile again. Man, this is just crazy.
Alright, let's go. So, our top 5 for today, since you confirmed anime fan.
Okay.
Hopefully some of our viewers watch anime. Give me your top 5 anime. Lay it down.
Without capping.
Without capping.
Number 1, the top of it has to be Hunter x Hunter. After Hunter x Hunter, here to go. Dragon Ball Z. After Dragon Ball Z, here to go. Yu Yu Hakusho.
Okay.
Matter of fact, let me take it back.
Here's a classic.
Third, it'll go Naruto. That's what's gonna happen. So it'll go Hunter x Hunter, Dragon Ball Z, Naruto. 4th would be Yu Yu Hakusho. And the 5th, I wanna say, just on some like whatever shit, Attack on Titans.
Oh, I feel that. I was sleep on that. That didn't even cross my mind. I love that show.
Yeah, that show go crazy.
I love that show. That show. You like? Are you up to date or do you like read?
Yeah, oh no, yeah, I'm definitely up to date. I don't read because I feel like that takes
I don't
away.
either. I can't. I don't. I want to just see it. I just want to see it. But the end of the season was. We ain't gonna get too deep. My boy Mike. He don't. He not. He
Little
just
disclosure, I don't watch anime. Like
Yeah. Okay. So it's hard for him to participate.
But I do have
He's-
5 quick ones.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's seen enough to do the top 5. So we
Yeah,
good. He's-
so alright. No particular order here. Just, alright, my 5. We're just gonna go Yu-Gi-Oh! What else? Dragon Ball Z. Since you confirmed earlier that this is actually anime, Boondocks.
Yeah.
Right, cool.
It's like edgy anime or I
Okay.
forgot what it's labeled like. It's like it's South Park.
Yeah, he
They,
wins.
South Park, yeah, they all, yeah.
He gets
So yeah, I'll throw that in there. And then you put me onto this. I just couldn't get all the way into it. Code Geass.
Can't use that.
I mean, I watched a few episodes, so I've seen that.
Kogias?
See, look, yeah. So all right, I can say that then if it's on Netflix.
No, you
if you want to
can't.
watch it, yes, I can. I watched a few episodes. It matters. And then I would say, what was the last one? I'm just probably gonna say Naruto, simply because I like Naruto.
Naruto, that's my boy.
Yeah, he's pretty hard.
That's my first pick.
Yeah, I would say
That's
Naruto.
my boy Naruto. Gotta be Death Note. I don't know if you've seen that either.
I don't know, man. I mean, no, I've seen Death Note, but I don't know about Death Note, man. I feel like it's like,
Tough.
I don't know, I feel like it take a while to get to the point.
It do. The point be over at some point, you know, like even before the end of the show.
Yeah.
It's just about getting to the end. Like it's a letdown. They just killed my man. My man's died. I'm assuming you ain't gonna watch it. Sorry if I spoiled it. Definitely. Oh, I'm against Dragon Ball Z. I want to say that just to be controversial. I'm just on that.
I should say, what you against us for?
Because they all got almost the same powers. It's just a different color. And I'm just like,
What?
I'm just like, what? Like, why y'all doing us like this? Like,
What?
they could do so much. Like, they could do so much, and they just own that with us. They like,
That's because the original, like, plot of Dragon Ball Z was like a martial art, like,
I remember that.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like Dragon Ball. Like, yeah, I watched.
So,
No,
I
no,
feel that.
I'm not a hater. I watched
Feel
it.
that.
I don't
Yeah,
watch
so
a
he's
lot
into
of Dragon Ball Z in my life. Like, but when I look at it now, I'll be like, man,
Oh, yeah.
they played me. I'll be like, they played. I got played.
Bro,
I got
oh my
played.
god.
Bro, that is you.
I got
Oh
played.
my.
I'm just watching him. That's
Bro,
it.
leave me out of this, cuz. Leave me out of this.
Ant needs to participate more. Y'all don't know what's going on.
And definitely.
We have interactions with the man who produced it all, our boy A Lil. Shout out Studio 440.
Dig that.
Yeah, we taking a break from the top 5. Yeah, we shouting you out, man.
Yeah, man, why not?
Yeah, but Death Note, Naruto, Code Geass. He's you.
Oh, well.
He jacked. He ain't even watched a season.
That's
it's
5.
2. It's 2.
Still my 5.
Anyway, I really got more options. Like, I really know I do. That's why I'm trying to take a moment, but I don't know.
I mean, take your time.
Dang. I knew ain't nobody seen Future Diary.
Okay.
Any anime lovers out there that's watching, if you haven't seen that, watch that. And I'm gonna tell y'all what that's about, because once y'all hear the story, y'all gonna be like, oh, that is kind of crazy. What's my 5? I'm gonna go with Boondocks for right now, but if I really think of something else, I'm gonna say it. And then, like, I'm a fan of Attack on Titan, but I don't want to take your pick, and I'm not, like, in love
you
with that
good,
show.
bro.
Like, I just like it. Like, and where it just went, like how season 3 just ended was insane.
I just like the fact that, like, your favorite character either got eaten by a Titan or,
Yeah.
like, you know, they family or somebody did. You gotta, like, this, because again, you gotta think about it in a sense, it's, even though it's not like, you know, like real motherfucking Titans running around eating and shit. We all think, like, at some point, even without, you know, it being purposeful, like, life after somebody passes away, how would you keep going? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Interested as hell about, like, how can another person continue to process, like, such a deep ass scar being cut into their wound. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's a real way to put it. That show, like, just to put it in context for people who don't know what it is. It's not your type of cartoon where the characters stick around, people die off. Easy. It's like it's kind of brutal. Like it's kind of brutal. Like your favorite character can die at any moment.
At
Like,
any moment, that's
like for real.
that's bad, cuz.
They got a solid
I ain't
like,
gonna lie.
they got a solid like 6,
That's
7
crazy.
people who been sticking around heavy, and one of them just died. When
Yeah.
the chief, when he died, I was like, dang, they really took him out the show. Like they
That
actually,
shit was crazy.
like he's one of the best characters.
And he's gone.
He's gone. It's a wrap.
Yeah,
And there's
I
plenty
don't know.
story left. It's not the end at all.
Oh
Like,
God, it's not. It's like it's good for that. Another 2 seasons, another season if they really put it.
I say 3 or 4 because it's crazy. I know people. I can't read. I can only watch. I can't read manga.
You said 3 or 4 more seasons.
I believe so because it's a lot of shit. I ain't even gonna get.
But I feel like they at the end of that though.
No.
You don't think so? As far as
They're
like
gonna-
just finally like getting the last.
I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but they're gonna travel into the world.
No, that's where they heading right now. Yeah.
No, they gonna really.
Oh, so it's like something bigger than.
Yes,
Oh,
they're
okay.
gonna discover the world. Why they gonna
That's dope.
like?
And which one is this called?
That's Attack on Titan.
Attack
I
on
told you to
Titan.
watch that too.
You told me to watch a lot of stuff.
I told you to watch 3 shows like 7 months ago, bro. I never even put. I don't even be pressing.
That's
I
hard.
just-
That's
one
hard
good
to
text.
do, bro.
3,
Watch that.
just 3. I just gave him 3.
I do that.
And sleep, but no. Just to give y'all, tell y'all future diaries. Y'all gotta hear this. This shit crazy. These motherfuckers basically all get like these diaries that they tell them the future, based on the context of their life. So a police officer gets one, and his diary it's like a cell phone. It ain't even like a book. It's like modern day shit. They get a cell phone, and he's getting he get updates like almost hourly or on intervals that tell him the future about anything concerning police cases. Or like
Okay.
some people
No, you tell me.
a girl is in love with one of the characters, so her diary tell her literally everything this nigga do all day. Like you know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
Like everybody play off of that shit, but they all gotta kill each other. Last one standing to become God. That's it.
What?
Yep, straight up.
Well then.
It's like 13 of them. That shit crazy. It's insane. Whoever wrote that shit,
Mind blowing.
wow. They wow.
Mind blowing.
But yeah, that's the end of the top 5. Y'all
I've been pretty smooth.
look back, rewind, check some of that out. If you're a fan.
Let us know how you feel about that. If you have anime, drop your top 5. Fill up the comments. Show love. You can talk about Attack on Titans like these guys just did. Or you can watch the Boondocks like I do.
Look at
Either way,
Stop trying to divide.
we're anime friendly up here, guys.
Trying to start war.
Dude.
Oh, no, war. Peace. Just like you. Peaceful guy. Peaceful guys. Table is all about peace. Love and positivity. So, this is coming to the end of the show, my dear friend Nile. But we always like to ask our guests before they leave, what do you have working on, or what are you working on, or what is something you want to leave with the fans? Let them know to carry them on through their life. Some advice, possibly.
Not even that.
Not even that.
Say
Just,
something, you know what I'm
just
saying, before
something you
go.
want to leave.
Yeah,
with the people.
you gotta know what you want to leave.
Anything you wanna
Something ain't
say.
say. Just a moment.
2 things. One, I'm working on some new music. New content is coming. I don't want to say when yet, but soon I will be announcing when, and it's gonna be a really dope experience if everybody's really vibing with Hunter. This next thing I'm about to come out with, you guys are probably really gonna be vibing with and be in tune with me like that. Also, and the second thing I want to say is, yeah, man, always be real with people. Always let everybody know the 100 truth. The only way you're gonna grow out here is by knowing the truth, whether you like it or not. So definitely challenge each other, push each other as much as possible, and always keep it 100. So then that way you guys can continue to like prosper and grow as human beings.
For sure.
All right.
That's something to say and leave here at the table. So, it's my time to wrap it up. And this was episode 7 at the Table podcast. We had the homie Nile up in this thing. Well, we're going to drop it anyway. We're going to drop Nile's social media handles all down here at the bottom. But it's your boy Mike signing out at the Table podcast. It's the homie Key signing out at the Table podcast. And Nile signing out. And that's how we wrap up episode 7. Dig that.